one more thought. So every Sunday I struggle to get everything in the sermon that I want to have in there. This last Sunday we talked about the importance of saving in times of feast and preparation for times of famine. And it's been true throughout the history of the U.S., throughout the history of the world, that we all go through seasons where there's more than enough, there's plenty, if you will, and during that time we're called to save for times of want. I'm sitting here in a hay barn that one of our church members has allowed us to shoot in today, and all of this hay was harvested in a time where there was more than enough. And all those bales were gathered up, they fed all the animals, but what was left, they continued to intentionally save in time of preparation for this season of famine. The time now where no hay is being grown, and no hay can be harvested, and where there's great need of the hay that's been stored in these storehouses. Every one of us have seasons of feast and seasons of famine, seasons of plenty and seasons of want. The Jewish community is no exception. They give us a great service that helps every week as Sabbath or Shabbat comes to a close. They give us a service called Havdalah. And in Havdalah, basically the way it works is they close that service in that time by pouring wine. Now this is pre-Jesus blessing wine. This is just the water at this point. But that season they take this and they fill the cup. And when the cup is full, it gets all the way to the brim of the cup and they don't stop. And that's the problem with many of us. We feel like I've got enough, I've poured enough, my cup is full, I don't need any more. But they continue to pour until it literally goes over the edges of the cup and it goes into the saucer below, representing that they're filling up their cup and continuing to pour so that they bless all of their family and all that they find themselves in the midst of. But they don't stop there. They continue to pour until it overflows their cup, overflows the saucer, and continues to pour out blessings on the whole world. But for you and I, we have an opportunity to do just that. It's been said that the only difference between hoarding, which is a sin, and blessing, which is preparing all those things that come in our life to bless others, to be a huge opportunity to be used by God, is motivation. The motivation, do I have enough and I'll keep all that to myself, or am I filling and filling so that I can bless others? My prayer for you and for me in this week and the weeks to come is that we would fill the cup to overflow, that we would save in times of feast in preparation for times of famine, and that wouldn't just bless me or bless my family, but that it would be poured out and blessing over the sides of the cup and over the sides of the saucer to bless all those around. God bless you as you do.